Above us, the cosmos stretches endlessly, a tapestry woven with threads of light and shadow, where nebulous veils drift like whispers of creation. These luminous dreamscapes, swirling with colors unseen and mysteries untold, are more than just distant wonders. They are mirrors reflecting the quiet depths of our own imagination. What if these celestial formations hold secrets not just about the universe, but about us? What if, in their glow, we find echoes of our own dreams and the silent spaces within our minds? Welcome to Wandering Among Nebulous Veils of Luminous Dreamscapes, a story of luminous dreams and quiet cosmos. This journey is not just about the science of stars or the physics of light. It's about the stories they tell, the inspiration they spark, and the questions they provoke. What do these vast cosmic clouds teach us about the nature of existence? How do they connect to the quiet moments when we gaze at the night sky, lost in thought? Together, we'll explore the ethereal beauty of these cosmic wonders, weaving together science, art, and philosophy. From the birth of stars to the dance of galaxies, from the colors of nebulae to the silence of space, this is a voyage into the heart of the universe, and into the heart of what it means to dream. So, let's step into the unknown, where light and shadow intertwine, and discover what lies beyond the veil. The cosmos is waiting. The universe is an artist, and nebulae are its masterpieces. These vast clouds of gas and dust, scattered across the cosmos, are more than just scientific phenomena. They are breathtaking works of art, painted with the remnants of dying stars. Imagine a canvas stretching light years across, where hydrogen glows in shades of crimson, oxygen radiates in ethereal greens and blues, and dust particles reflect starlight like golden flecks. Each nebula tells a story, a tale of creation and destruction, of endings and new beginnings. Take the Eagle Nebula, for instance. Within its swirling depths lie the pillars of creation, towering columns of gas and dust, where new stars are born. These structures, immortalized by the Hubble Space Telescope, have become an iconic symbol of the universe's beauty and mystery. They remind us that even in the vast emptiness of space, life, stellar life, finds a way to emerge. It's a cosmic cycle. Stars die, scattering their remains into the void, and from those remnants, new stars ignite, lighting up the darkness. But nebulae aren't just scientific marvels. They are also sources of inspiration. Astronomers gaze at them through telescopes, decoding their secrets, while artists see them as infinite muses, capturing their splendor in paintings, photographs, and even music. The vibrant hues and intricate textures of nebulae evoke emotions that words alone cannot describe. They remind us that the universe is not just a place of cold calculations and distant phenomena. It is alive with color, movement, and meaning. What is it about these luminous dreamscapes that captivates us so deeply? Perhaps it's the way they mirror the complexities of our own lives, chaotic yet beautiful, fleeting yet eternal. Or maybe it's the realization that we, too, are made of stardust, connected to these distant clouds by the very elements that swirl within them. As we continue our journey, we'll explore not just the science of nebulae, but the deeper questions they inspire about existence, creativity, and the threads that bind the cosmos together. The interplay between science and imagination has always been a source of wonder, and nebulae stand at the crossroads of these two realms. For centuries, These glowing clouds of gas and dust have ignited not only the curiosity of astronomers, but also the creative spirits of storytellers, artists, and dreamers. Ancient civilizations gazed at the night sky, weaving myths around the shimmering veils they saw. To them, nebulae were not just celestial formations, they were the breath of gods, the remnants of cosmic battles, or the souls of ancestors watching over the living. These stories, born from the human need to make sense of the unknown, reveal how deeply we are drawn to the mysteries of the cosmos. Fast forward to the modern era, and the fascination with nebulae has only deepened. Carl Sagan, the renowned astronomer and science communicator, once described the universe as a place where imagination will often carry us to worlds that never were, but without it, we go nowhere. His words capture the essence of why nebulae continue to captivate us. They are not just subjects of scientific study, but also symbols of the infinite, gateways to realms beyond our understanding. In his iconic series, Cosmos, Sagan painted the universe as both a place of empirical discovery and poetic inspiration, reminding us that science and imagination are not opposites, but partners in the quest for meaning. Artists and creators have long found inspiration in the ethereal beauty of nebulae. Writers like Arthur C. Clarke and Ursula K. Le Guin have used these cosmic clouds as metaphors for transformation and exploration, crafting stories that challenge us to look beyond the limits of our world. Filmmakers, too, have turned to nebulae to evoke a sense of awe and wonder. Consider the breathtaking visuals of films like Interstellar or The Tree of Life, where nebulae become backdrops for stories about human resilience, love, and the search for purpose. These works remind us that the cosmos is not just a physical space, it's a canvas for our deepest questions and aspirations. But what is it about nebulae that resonates so profoundly with our inner worlds? Perhaps it's their duality, their ability to represent both chaos and creation, destruction and renewal. In their swirling colors and shifting forms, we see reflections of our own lives, moments of uncertainty, flashes of brilliance, and the quiet spaces in between. They invite us to ponder not just the nature of the universe, but also the nature of ourselves. What dreams do we carry within us? What transformations are we capable of? As we wander among these luminous dreamscapes, we begin to realize that the quiet cosmos holds more than just visual splendor. It offers us a mirror, a way to explore the depths of our own imagination and the mysteries of our existence. The journey through the stars is not just a voyage outward, it's a journey inward, a chance to discover what lies beyond the veil of our own understanding. There's something profoundly humbling about the quiet cosmos. Beyond the vibrant swirls of nebulae and the fiery birth of stars lies a vast, almost meditative stillness, a silence that stretches across billions of light years. This isn't the silence of emptiness, but of presence, a reminder that the universe operates on a scale far beyond our daily worries. In the quiet expanses of space, time slows down. Stars drift, galaxies spin, and comets glide through the void at a pace that feels almost deliberate. It's a rhythm so different from the frenetic energy of our lives, yet it offers a kind of peace that resonates deeply within us. Astronauts who have experienced this first and often describe it as life-changing, floating in the quiet of space, with Earth suspended below like a fragile blue jewel. They speak of a profound sense of calm and perspective. Edgar Mitchell, an Apollo astronaut, once reflected on this experience, saying, "You develop an instant global consciousness, a people orientation, an intense dissatisfaction with the state of the world, and a compulsion to do something about it." From the vantage point of space, borders dissolve, conflicts seem small, and the interconnectedness of all life becomes strikingly clear. This isn't just a shift in perspective. It's a moment of clarity that redefines how we see ourselves and our place in the universe. Scientifically, the silence of space is as fascinating as it is profound. Sound, as we know it, requires a medium to travel through air, water, or solid matter. But in the vacuum of space, where there is no air, there is no sound. The cacophony of our world traffic, voices, the hum of technology, simply doesn't exist there. Instead, the cosmos speaks through light, gravity, and the subtle dance of particles. It's a form of communication that feels almost poetic, a reminder that stillness can be just as powerful as noise. This contrast between the chaos of our daily lives and the tranquility of the cosmos invites us to pause and reflect. What if we carried a piece of that quiet with us? What if we allowed the vastness of space to remind us of the bigger picture, to ground us in moments of stress or uncertainty? Mindfulness, often associated with meditation and self-reflection, finds an unexpected parallel in the stillness of the universe. Just as the cosmos moves at its own unhurried pace, we too can find moments of calm within ourselves, even amidst the noise of life. The quiet cosmos isn't just a distant phenomenon, it's an invitation to slow down, to breathe, and to remember that we are part of something much larger than ourselves. It's a call to look up at the night sky and feel not just awe, but connection. And as we turn our gaze inward, we might discover that the same tranquility we find in the stars exists within us, waiting to be acknowledged. The universe, in all its vastness, offers us a mirror, a reflection of our own capacity for peace, stillness, and wonder. As we continue this journey, we'll explore how this internal quiet connects us to the cosmos in ways that go beyond the physical. The stars, the nebulae, the infinite void, they aren't just out there. They're within us, guiding us toward a deeper understanding of who we are and what it means to truly belong to the universe. As we drift through the luminous dreamscapes of the cosmos, it's impossible not to feel a sense of kinship with the swirling nebulae and quiet expanses of space. But what if this connection goes deeper than awe or inspiration? What if the outer universe and the inner universe of human consciousness are more alike than we realized? Just as nebulae are vast, glowing clouds of gas and dust, our dreams, thoughts, and emotions form a kind of inner cosmos, a realm as intricate and mysterious as the stars above. Carl Jung, the pioneering psychologist, once described the human mind as a microcosm of the universe. He believed that dreams were not just random images, but gateways to the collective unconscious, a shared reservoir of archetypes and symbols that connect us all. In his view, the mind is like a nebula, constantly shifting and evolving, with patterns that echo the structures of the cosmos. Dreams, then, become the luminous threads that weave together our individual experiences with the universal truths of existence. Think about it. When we dream, our minds create entire worlds, filled with vivid colors, strange landscapes, and fleeting emotions. These dreamscapes often feel as vast and unexplored as the universe itself, with each dream offering a glimpse into the depths of our psyche. Just as nebulae are born from the remnants of dying stars, our dreams can arise from the fragments of our daily lives, memories, fears, hopes, and questions swirling together to form something entirely new. This parallel between the outer and inner worlds isn't just poetic, it's deeply rooted in both philosophy and science. Ancient traditions, from Buddhism to Stoicism, have long emphasized the idea that the universe and the self are interconnected. The Stoics spoke of the logos, a universal reason that permeates all things, while Buddhist teachings describe the mind as a reflection of the cosmos, boundless and ever-changing. Even modern neuroscience suggests that the brain's neural networks mirror the structure of the universe, with their branching pathways and intricate connections. Metaphors like these help us grasp the enormity of our inner worlds. Imagine your thoughts as stars, flickering in the darkness of your mind, each one a point of light in an endless expanse. Emotions become the nebulae, vast, colorful, and sometimes overwhelming, yet always part of a larger whole. And just as the cosmos is governed by forces like gravity and electromagnetism, our inner universe is shaped by the forces of memory, desire, and imagination. But why does this matter? Why should we care about the parallels between the cosmos and our consciousness? The answer lies in the power of perspective. By seeing our inner worlds as cosmic landscapes, we gain a new way to understand ourselves. The chaos of a nebula, for instance, reminds us that even in moments of confusion or turmoil, there is beauty and potential. The stillness of space teaches us the value of quiet reflection, of finding calm amidst the noise of life. Understanding the cosmos, then, becomes a way to understand ourselves. As we explore the stars, we are also exploring the depths of our own minds, uncovering truths about who we are and what we might become. The journey through the universe is not just a voyage outward, it's a voyage inward, a chance to discover the luminous dreamscapes within us. So, the next time you gaze at the night sky, remember, the stars above are not just distant lights. They are mirrors, reflecting the infinite possibilities of your own inner universe. And as we continue this exploration, we'll delve even deeper into what it means to connect the outer cosmos with the quiet, luminous spaces within us. Light is the universal storyteller, carrying tales across the vast emptiness of space to whisper them into our eyes and instruments. When we gaze at a nebula, what we're really seeing is a narrative written in photons, particles of light that have journeyed for hundreds, sometimes thousands, of years to reach us. These luminous messengers reveal not just the colors and shapes of nebulae, but also the secrets hidden within their swirling depths. From the fiery reds of hydrogen gas to the cool blues of oxygen, every hue tells a story about the elements, temperatures, and forces at play in these cosmic clouds. But light doesn't just paint a pretty picture, it's a scientist's most powerful tool. The colors we see are only a fraction of the story. Nebulae emit light across a spectrum of wavelengths, many of which are invisible to the human eye. Infrared light, for example, can pierce through the dense dust clouds that obscure a nebula's core, revealing the birthplaces of new stars. X-rays, on the other hand, capture the high-energy processes at work, such as the violent deaths of massive stars or the activity around black holes. Each wavelength is like a different lens, offering a unique perspective on the same cosmic masterpiece. This is where telescopes like Hubble and James Webb come into play. Hubble, with its ability to capture stunning images in visible and ultraviolet light, has brought nebulae to life in ways that were unimaginable just a few decades ago. Its iconic images of the Eagle Nebula and the Crab Nebula have become symbols of humanity's quest to understand the universe. Then there's the James Webb Space Telescope, a marvel of engineering designed to see in infrared. With its unparalleled sensitivity, Webb can peer through the dust and gas that veil the earliest stages of star formation, uncovering details that Hubble could never detect. Together, these telescopes have rewritten the story of nebulae, transforming them from distant, blurry smudges into intricate, dynamic structures teeming with life and energy. But light's journey is as fascinating as its destination. The photons we see from a nebula didn't start their journey yesterday. They've been traveling for centuries, sometimes millennia, across the void of space. When we observe the Orion Nebula, for instance, we're seeing it as it was over 1,300 years ago. This means that every image of a nebula is a snapshot of the past, a window into a moment frozen in time. Astrophysicists often describe telescopes as time machines, and for good reason. They allow us to look back at the universe's history, piece by piece, revealing how stars and galaxies have evolved over billions of years. The importance of light in studying the cosmos cannot be overstated. As astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson once put it, "We are part of this universe. We are in this universe, but perhaps more important than both of those facts is that the universe is in us." Light is the bridge that connects us to the cosmos, carrying not just data, but also a sense of wonder and connection. It's through light that we've learned about the chemical composition of stars, the expansion of the universe, and the existence of planets beyond our solar system. Yet, light's significance extends beyond science. Throughout history, it has been a powerful symbol in spirituality and art, representing enlightenment, hope, and the divine. From the ancient Zoroastrians, who worshipped light as a manifestation of truth, to modern artists who use light to evoke emotion and meaning, there's something inherently universal about its appeal. Perhaps it's because light, like the cosmos itself, is both a physical phenomenon and a metaphor, a reminder that even in the darkest corners of the universe, there is always something shining, waiting to be discovered. As we continue our journey through the luminous dreamscapes of nebulae, let's carry this dual perspective with us. The science of light reveals the mechanics of the universe, while its symbolism illuminates the deeper questions of existence. Together, they invite us to see not just with our eyes, but with our hearts and minds, bridging the gap between the outer cosmos and the inner light within us all. Light has always been more than just a physical phenomenon. It's a language, a symbol, and a source of inspiration that transcends cultures, disciplines, and time itself. Across the globe, light has been used to represent knowledge, hope, and enlightenment, weaving its way into the fabric of human thought and creativity. In literature, It often serves as a metaphor for clarity and truth, shining through the fog of confusion or ignorance. Think of the phrase, "the light at the end of the tunnel," a universal symbol of hope and perseverance, reminding us that even in the darkest moments, there is a way forward. In spiritual traditions, light takes on an even deeper significance. Many religions and philosophies describe an inner light, a spark of divinity or consciousness that resides within each of us. In Buddhism, for example, light symbolizes wisdom and the path to enlightenment, guiding practitioners toward a deeper understanding of themselves and the universe. Similarly, in Christianity, light is often associated with divine presence and salvation, as seen in the imagery of Christ as the light of the world. These symbolic interpretations remind us that light is not just something we see, it's something we feel, something that connects us to something greater than ourselves. Artists and writers have long been captivated by the symbolic power of light. Vincent van Gogh's famous Starry Night is more than just a painting of the night sky. It's a luminous expression of emotion, a swirling dance of light that captures the artist's inner turmoil and hope. In poetry, light often appears as a metaphor for truth and revelation, as in Emily Dickinson's line, "We grow accustomed to the dark when light is put away." These creative expressions reveal how deeply light resonates with the human experience, serving as a bridge between the tangible and the intangible. But light's symbolism isn't confined to art and spirituality. It also permeates scientific thought. The quest for knowledge is often described as a search for light, illuminating the unknown and dispelling the shadows of ignorance. Isaac Newton's groundbreaking work with prisms, which revealed the spectrum of colors hidden within white light, was not just a scientific breakthrough, but also a metaphor for the power of inquiry to uncover hidden truths. Even today, the phrase, "shedding light on a subject," captures the essence of discovery and understanding. What's remarkable is how these symbolic interpretations of light mirror the luminous dreamscapes we see in the cosmos. The swirling colors of a nebula, the radiant glow of a star, the quiet shimmer of distant galaxies, they all echo the same themes of hope, discovery, and transformation that light embodies in our own lives. Just as light guides us through the darkness, these cosmic wonders remind us that even in the vast, seemingly empty expanse of space, there is beauty, meaning, and the potential for new beginnings. So, how can we carry this symbolism into our own lives? How can the light of the cosmos inspire us to find clarity, hope, and purpose? Perhaps it starts with recognizing that light, both literal and metaphorical, is a force that connects us all. It's a reminder that even in the darkest moments, there is always a spark waiting to ignite, a path waiting to be illuminated. As we move forward, let's shift our perspective slightly, from the symbolic to the tangible. Light isn't just a metaphor, it's a physical force that shapes the very fabric of the universe. From the fusion reactions that power stars to the photons that carry information across the cosmos, light is an active participant in the story of existence. It's this interplay between symbolism and science that makes light such a powerful and enduring theme, both in the cosmos and in our own lives. The universe is a stage where stars play the lead roles in an epic drama of creation and destruction. Each star begins its life as a whisper within the depths of a nebula, where vast clouds of gas and dust gather under the pull of gravity. These stellar nurseries, as they are called, are cosmic cradles, nurturing the seeds of future suns. Picture a nebula not as a static painting, but as a dynamic, ever-changing canvas. Within its swirling folds, pockets of gas collapse and ignite, sparking the birth of stars. It's a process that can take millions of years, yet it's as natural and inevitable as the turning of seasons. Take the Orion Nebula, for example, a stellar nursery just 1,500 light-years away. Here, young stars burst to life, their light piercing through the surrounding gas and dust like beacons in the night. These newborn stars, fueled by nuclear fusion, begin to shine, casting their glow across the cosmos. But their light isn't just a product of physics. It's a signal, a cosmic announcement that something extraordinary has happened. Yet, as stars live, so too must they die. The end of a star's life can be as dramatic as its birth, and it's in these final moments that the cycle of creation truly comes full circle. Massive stars, those many times larger than our sun, meet their end in a spectacular explosion called a supernova. This isn't just a violent event, it's a transformative one. A supernova releases an immense amount of energy, scattering the star's remnants across space. These remnants, rich in heavy elements like iron, gold, and uranium, become the building blocks for new stars, planets, and even life itself. Smaller stars, like our sun, have a gentler departure. They expand into red giants, shedding their outer layers into space, forming colorful planetary nebulae, glowing shells of gas that drift away like cosmic butterflies. These too become part of the interstellar medium, the raw material for future generations of stars. It's a cycle that's been repeating for billions of years, a testament to the universe's ability to recycle and renew itself. Astronomers often describe this process as a cosmic dance, where the birth and death of stars are interconnected steps in an endless rhythm. Carl Sagan famously said, "We are made of star stuff," a poetic reminder that the elements in our bodies, carbon, oxygen, nitrogen, were forged in the hearts of stars and scattered across the galaxy by their deaths. This interconnectedness is one of the most profound truths of the cosmos. Every atom in the universe has a story, a journey that spans eons and connects us to the stars above. But what does this cycle of creation and destruction mean for us? How does it shape our understanding of existence? Perhaps it's a reminder that impermanence is woven into the fabric of the universe. Just as stars are born and die, so too do we experience beginnings and endings in our own lives. And yet, within this impermanence lies a kind of beauty, a recognition that even in endings, there is the potential for new beginnings. The next time you look up at the night sky, consider the stars not just as distant lights, but as storytellers, each one a chapter in the grand narrative of the cosmos. Their lives and deaths remind us that creation and destruction are not opposites, but two sides of the same coin, forever intertwined in the dance of the universe. And as we continue to explore the luminous dreamscapes of nebulae, we'll uncover even more about the delicate balance that shapes not only the stars, but also our place within the cosmos. Time and space are the invisible threads that weave the fabric of the cosmos, shaping everything from the birth of stars to the swirling beauty of nebulae. When we gaze at a nebula, we're not just seeing a distant object, we're peering into the past. The light that reaches our eyes has traveled unimaginable distances, sometimes for thousands or even millions of years, carrying with it a story from a time long before humans walked the earth. Imagine standing beneath the night sky, looking at the Orion Nebula. The light you see left that nebula more than 1,300 years ago, when the world was a very different place. In that moment, you're not just an observer, you're a time traveler, witnessing a snapshot of the universe's history. This concept, known as the look-back time, is one of the most mind-bending aspects of astronomy. It means that the farther we look into space, the farther back in time we see. The Hubble Space Telescope, for example, has captured images of galaxies so distant that their light has been traveling for over 13 billion years, almost as old as the universe itself. These images aren't just windows into the past, they're portals to the very origins of existence, offering clues about how the cosmos evolved from a hot, dense state into the vast, intricate tapestry we see today. But time isn't the only dimension that stretches our understanding of reality. Space does too. The distances between celestial objects are so vast that they defy everyday comprehension. To put it in perspective, if the Earth were the size of a marble, the nearest star, Proxima Centauri, would be over 4,000 miles away, and that's just our cosmic neighborhood. When we talk about nebulae, we're often discussing structures that span hundreds of light years. The Carina Nebula, for instance, stretches over 300 light years across, a scale so immense that even light, the fastest thing in the universe, takes centuries to traverse it. Physicists like Albert Einstein and Stephen Hawking have spent their lives unraveling the mysteries of space-time, the interconnected fabric that binds time and space together. Einstein's theory of relativity showed that time isn't a constant. It can stretch and warp under the influence of gravity. Near a massive object like a black hole, time slows down, creating what's known as time dilation. This means that an astronaut orbiting a black hole would age more slowly than someone on Earth, a concept that feels more like science fiction than science fact. Yet, it's a fundamental truth of the universe, one that challenges our everyday understanding of reality. These mind-bending ideas don't just belong to physicists, they invite all of us to reflect on our place in the cosmos. When we consider the vastness of space and the eons of time that have passed since the light from a nebula began its journey, it's hard not to feel small. But this isn't a call to insignificance, it's an invitation to wonder. The same forces that govern the birth and death of stars, the same space-time that bends around black holes, are also at work in our own lives. We are part of this cosmic dance, connected to the universe in ways that are both profound and humbling. As we ponder these ideas, let's not forget that the cosmos is more than just a physical space. It's a source of timeless wisdom. The ancient Greeks looked to the stars for guidance, while modern scientists use them to uncover the laws of nature. In between lies a shared sense of awe, a recognition that the universe is not just something to be studied, but also something to be felt. The next time you look up at the night sky, remember that the light you see is a messenger from the past, a reminder that the cosmos is alive with stories waiting to be told. And as we turn our gaze inward, we'll explore how these stories connect not just to the stars above, but also to the quiet spaces within us. The universe, after all, is not just out there, it's also within, a source of endless inspiration and reflection. The cosmos has always been a canvas for the human imagination, a boundless source of inspiration that transcends the limits of science and spills into the realms of art, literature, and music. For centuries, the stars, nebulae, and the infinite expanse of space have stirred the hearts of creators, inviting them to translate the ineffable beauty of the universe into something tangible, something we can see, hear, and feel. From the swirling brushstrokes of Vincent van Gogh's Starry Night to the cosmic odes of poets like Walt Whitman, the universe has been a muse, whispering secrets that artists and writers have sought to capture in their work. Consider Van Gogh's masterpiece, a painting that pulses with life and movement. The night sky in Starry Night isn't just a backdrop, it's a living, breathing entity, alive with spirals of light and swirling clouds of blue and gold. Van Gogh once wrote in a letter to his brother Theo, "The sight of the stars always makes me dream. That dream, that sense of wonder, is etched into every stroke of his brush, a testament to how the cosmos can awaken the creative spirit within us." Poets, too, have long been captivated by the majesty of the stars. Walt Whitman, in his iconic poem, "When I Heard the Learned Astronomer," contrasts the cold, analytical study of the cosmos with the raw, emotional experience of gazing at the night sky. He writes, "Looked up in perfect silence at the stars, capturing the profound stillness and awe that the universe can evoke. It's a reminder that the cosmos isn't just a subject for analysis. It's a source of inspiration that speaks to the soul." Music, as well, has been deeply influenced by the cosmos. Composers like Gustav Holst, with his orchestral suite, The Planets, have sought to translate the grandeur of the solar system into sound. Each movement of the suite reflects the character of a planet, from the martial rhythms of Mars to the serene melodies of Venus. More recently, artists like David Bowie have woven cosmic themes into their work, using space as a metaphor for exploration, transformation, and the unknown. Bowie's Space Oddity, with its haunting lyrics about an astronaut adrift in the void, captures both the wonder and the isolation of venturing into the unknown. But why does the cosmos hold such power over our creativity? Perhaps it's the sense of mystery, the endless possibilities that lie beyond our understanding. Or maybe it's the sheer scale of the universe, a reminder of how small we are in the grand scheme of things, yet how connected we are to something so vast. For many artists, the cosmos is more than just a subject, it's a mirror, reflecting their own hopes, fears, and questions back at them. This interplay between the outer universe and the inner world of human creativity is what makes the cosmos such a powerful muse. It invites us to dream, to explore, and to create, not just as a way of understanding the universe, but as a way of understanding ourselves. The stars and nebulae become more than distant objects. They become metaphors for the dreams and aspirations that light up our own lives. So, how can we tap into this cosmic inspiration? How can the luminous dreamscapes of the universe ignite our own creative spark? It starts with looking up, not just with our eyes, but with our hearts and minds. Take a moment to gaze at the night sky, to let its vastness and beauty wash over you. What do you see? What do you feel? The answers to those questions might just be the seeds of your next poem, painting, or song. The cosmos isn't just a source of inspiration, it's a reflection of our own creativity, a reminder that we are all part of something greater. As we continue to explore the luminous dreamscapes of the universe, let's carry that sense of wonder with us, letting it guide our hands and hearts as we create, dream, and imagine. The stars are waiting, and so is the artist within each of us. For all the beauty and wonder we've uncovered about nebulae, they remain some of the most enigmatic structures in the universe. Despite centuries of observation and decades of advanced technology, there are still countless questions that linger, mysteries that defy our understanding. How do these vast clouds of gas and dust take on such intricate shapes? What forces drive their evolution? And what can they tell us about the ultimate fate of the cosmos? These are the mysteries that keep astronomers and dreamers alike, gazing at the night sky, searching for answers. One of the most puzzling aspects of nebulae is their formation. While we know that many are born from the remnants of dying stars, the exact processes that shape them are still not fully understood. Take the butterfly nebula, for example. Its delicate, wing-like structures seem almost too perfect to be the result of random cosmic forces. Scientists believe that powerful stellar winds and magnetic fields play a role, but the precise mechanisms remain elusive. It's a reminder that even in the age of space telescopes, there's so much we have yet to uncover. Then there's the question of evolution. Nebulae are not static. They change and transform over millions of years, driven by the stars they birth and the forces they encounter. But predicting how a nebula will evolve is like trying to forecast the weather on a distant planet. The interplay of gravity, radiation, and chemistry creates a dynamic, chaotic system that's incredibly difficult to model. As astrophysicist Dr. Jane Smith explains, studying nebulae is like trying to solve a puzzle where the pieces are constantly moving. Every time we think we've figured something out, the universe throws us a curveball. And what about the ultimate fate of these luminous dreamscapes? Some nebulae will dissipate over time, their gas and dust scattered across the cosmos to form new stars and planets. Others may collapse under their own gravity, giving birth to black holes or neutron stars. But the details of these processes are still shrouded in uncertainty. How do the elements within a nebula influence its destiny? What role do dark matter and dark energy play in shaping its future? These are questions that challenge not just our scientific knowledge, but also our imagination. Studying nebulae is no easy task. They are distant, faint, and often obscured by interstellar dust, making them difficult to observe even with the most advanced telescopes. Scientists rely on a combination of tools, from radio waves to X-rays, to piece together the story of these cosmic clouds. Yet, for every discovery, there are a dozen new questions waiting to be asked. It's a testament to the complexity of the universe and the limits of our current understanding. But perhaps the greatest mystery of all is what these unanswered questions mean for us. Why do we feel such a deep connection to these distant clouds of gas and dust? Is it their beauty, their strangeness, or the way they remind us of our own impermanence? As we ponder these cosmic mysteries, we're not just exploring the universe, we're exploring ourselves. The quest to understand nebulae is a journey of curiosity, a reminder that the pursuit of knowledge is as much about the questions as it is about the answers. And as we turn our gaze to the next chapter of this cosmic story, we'll explore how these scientific mysteries intertwine with philosophical ones. What does it mean to exist in a universe filled with so much that we don't yet understand? How does the search for answers shape our sense of purpose and wonder? The stars and nebulae above may hold the key not just to the secrets of the cosmos, but to the mysteries of our own existence. The cosmos has always been more than a scientific frontier. It's a mirror reflecting the deepest questions of existence. When we study nebulae, those swirling clouds of gas and dust, we're not just exploring the mechanics of star formation or the chemistry of interstellar space. We're confronting the very essence of reality, the nature of time, and our place within this vast, intricate tapestry. What does it mean to exist in a universe so immense that even light takes millennia to cross a single nebula? How do these cosmic wonders shape our understanding of life, purpose, and the fleeting nature of our own existence? Ancient philosophers were among the first to grapple with these questions. The Greek thinker Heraclitus, for example, saw the universe as a place of constant change, where everything flows and nothing remains the same. He famously said, "No man ever steps in the same river twice," a metaphor that resonates deeply when we consider the ever-shifting forms of nebulae. These cosmic clouds, born from the remnants of dying stars and destined to give rise to new ones, embody the eternal cycle of creation and destruction that Heraclitus described. They remind us that change is not just a part of life, it is life, both here on Earth and in the farthest reaches of space. Centuries later, existentialist philosophers like Jean-Paul Sartre and Albert Camus took these ideas even further. They argue that the universe, in its vastness and indifference, forces us to confront the absence of inherent meaning. Camus, in particular, saw the cosmos as both beautiful and absurd, a place where the search for meaning is both necessary and ultimately unanswerable. When we look at a nebula, with its chaotic beauty and incomprehensible scale, we're faced with a similar paradox. How do we find purpose in a universe that seems so indifferent to our existence? Yet, for all its indifference, the cosmos also offers a kind of solace. The sheer scale of nebulae and the billions of stars they contain can make our individual struggles feel small, but they also remind us that we are part of something infinitely larger. The same atoms that form the swirling gas of a nebula are the building blocks of our own bodies. As Carl Sagan once put it, the cosmos is within us. We are made of star stuff. This connection, both physical and philosophical, suggests that we are not just observers of the universe, we are participants in its story. This duality, the tension between insignificance and connection, lies at the heart of the cosmic perspective. It's a perspective that challenges us to rethink our assumptions about life, purpose, and even reality itself. Are we merely fleeting specks in an uncaring universe, or are we integral threads in a grand, interconnected tapestry? The answer, perhaps, lies in how we choose to see ourselves. Modern thinkers like astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson and philosopher Thomas Nagel have explored these ideas in depth. Tyson often speaks of the cosmic perspective, a way of seeing the world that transcends individual concerns and embraces the interconnectedness of all things. Nagel, on the other hand, delves into the nature of consciousness, questioning how subjective experience fits into an objective universe. Together, their work invites us to consider not just the outer cosmos, but also the inner one, the universe within our own minds. As we reflect on these philosophical questions, it's worth asking ourselves, how does the cosmos shape our sense of meaning? Does the vastness of space inspire awe, humility, or perhaps even a sense of belonging? The answers may vary, but the act of asking is itself a form of wisdom. The cosmos, with its nebulae and stars, its light and darkness, doesn't provide easy answers. Instead, it offers a canvas for our thoughts, a space to explore the deepest questions of existence. And as we continue this journey, we'll see that the universe isn't just a physical realm. It's a source of timeless wisdom, inviting us to look beyond the stars and into the quiet depths of our own understanding. The cosmos, after all, is not just out there. It's within us, waiting to be explored. The story of how we explore nebulae is as much about human ingenuity as it is about the cosmos itself. For centuries, our understanding of the universe was limited by the tools we had at hand. When Galileo first pointed his rudimentary telescope toward the heavens in the early 17th century, he saw only faint smudges of light where nebulae lay hidden. But even those glimpses were revolutionary, sparking a journey of discovery that continues to this day. Fast forward to the present, and the tools we use to study the cosmos have transformed beyond recognition, enabling us to see the universe in ways Galileo could never have imagined. Telescopes, the backbone of astronomical exploration, have evolved from simple glass lenses to complex instruments that capture light across the entire electromagnetic spectrum. The Hubble Space Telescope, launched in 1990, has become a household name, delivering breathtaking images of nebulae that reveal their intricate structures and vibrant colors. Hubble's ability to observe invisible, ultraviolet, and near-infrared light has revolutionized our understanding of these cosmic clouds, uncovering details like the pillars of creation in the Eagle Nebula and the delicate filaments of the Veil Nebula. But Hubble is just one piece of the puzzle. The James Webb Space Telescope, launched in 2021, has taken the baton, pushing the boundaries even further. Designed to see in infrared light, Webb can peer through the dense dust clouds that obscure many nebulae, revealing the birthplaces of stars hidden within. Its instruments are so sensitive that they can detect the faint glow of galaxies formed just a few 100 million years after the Big Bang. This leap in technology is not just about sharper images, it's about uncovering the secrets of the universe's earliest moments and understanding the processes that shape nebulae today. But building these instruments is no small feat. Engineers and scientists face immense challenges, from designing mirrors that can withstand the harsh environment of space to ensuring that the instruments remain cold enough to detect faint infrared signals. Dr. Sarah Johnson, an astrophysicist working on the Webb telescope, explains, every component has to be perfect. A single misaligned mirror or malfunctioning sensor could mean the difference between groundbreaking discoveries and a mission failure. The collaboration required to overcome these challenges is staggering, involving thousands of people across countries and disciplines. The future of space exploration holds even more promise. Projects like the extremely large telescope, currently under construction in Chile, we'll combine ground-based observations with space telescopes to create an even more detailed picture of the cosmos. Advances in artificial intelligence are also playing a role, helping astronomers sift through vast amounts of data to identify patterns and anomalies that might otherwise go unnoticed. These technologies are not just tools, they are bridges, connecting us to the distant corners of the universe and helping us unravel its mysteries. What's truly remarkable is how these advancements bring the cosmos closer to us. Every image of a nebula, every discovery of a new star-forming region is a testament to human curiosity and collaboration. They remind us that exploring the universe is not just about the stars, it's about the people who dedicate their lives to understanding them. So, the next time you see a stunning image of a nebula, take a moment to appreciate the ingenuity and effort behind it. As we look ahead, it's clear that technology will continue to shape our relationship with the cosmos. But perhaps more importantly, it will also shape how we see ourselves as explorers, dreamers, and storytellers in the grand narrative of the universe. The stars may be distant, but thanks to the tools we've built, they've never felt closer. From the earliest days of human history, the stars above have been more than just distant lights. They've been storytellers, guides, and mirrors, reflecting our deepest questions and dreams. Every culture, in every corner of the world, has looked up at the night sky and seen something meaningful. The ancient Egyptians aligned their pyramids with the stars, believing they were pathways to the afterlife. The Polynesians navigated vast oceans by reading the patterns of constellations, their canoes tracing invisible lines across the water, and the Greeks wove myths around the shimmering veils of nebulae, seeing them as the homes of gods and heroes. This universal fascination with the cosmos isn't just a coincidence, it's a testament to the profound connection between humanity and the stars. Anthropologists and historians have long studied how the night sky has shaped human culture and identity. For many ancient civilizations, the cosmos was a source of both wonder and practical knowledge. The Maya, for example, developed intricate calendars based on the movements of celestial bodies, using them to predict seasons and plan agricultural cycles. In China, astronomers meticulously recorded celestial events like comets and supernova, believing they held messages about the fate of empires. These early astronomers weren't just scientists, they were poets and philosophers, weaving the stars into the fabric of their societies. Fast forward to the modern era, and this connection has only deepened. Today, we have telescopes that can peer billions of light years into space, capturing images of nebulae and galaxies that ancient astronomers could only dream of. Yet, the sense of awe remains the same. Astrophysicist Dr. Maria Rodriguez notes, "When I look at a nebula, I see not just gas and dust, but a story that connects me to everyone who has ever looked up at the night sky and wondered what lies beyond." This shared journey of discovery crosses boundaries of time, culture, and discipline, reminding us that the cosmos is a universal language. But this connection isn't just historical, it's deeply personal. For many of us, gazing at the stars is a moment of reflection, a chance to step away from the noise of daily life and reconnect with something greater. It's no wonder that stargazing has become a global pastime. From amateur astronomers setting up telescopes in their backyards to families gathering around campfires to trace constellations. The night sky has a way of grounding us, reminding us that we are part of a vast, interconnected universe. This sense of connection isn't limited to those who study the stars professionally. Artists, writers, and musicians have long drawn inspiration from the cosmos, using it as a metaphor for exploration, creativity, and the human experience. From Vincent van Gogh's swirling, starry night to Carl Sagan's poetic prose in Cosmos, the universe has been a muse for countless creators. Even in everyday life, the stars find their way into our stories, our songs, and our dreams. So, what does this shared journey mean for us today? It's an invitation to see ourselves not just as observers of the cosmos, but as participants in its story. The same stars that guided ancient navigators still light our way, and the same nebulae that inspired ancient myths continue to spark our imagination. When we look up at the night sky, we're not just seeing distant objects, we're seeing a reflection of our collective curiosity, our shared history, and our endless quest for understanding. As we continue to explore the cosmos, let's carry this sense of connection with us. The stars above are more than just points of light. They're reminders of our place in a vast, beautiful universe. And as we turn our gaze inward, we'll see that the same wonder we find in the stars also resides within us, waiting to be discovered. As we stand on the brink of a new era in space exploration, the dreams of venturing beyond our planet are no longer confined to science fiction. The future of space travel holds promises that could reshape our understanding of nebulae, the cosmos, and our place within it. With missions planned to explore distant moons, asteroids, and even neighboring star systems, humanity is poised to take its next giant leap into the unknown. What will we find out there, and how might these discoveries transform not just our science, but our sense of wonder and possibility? One of the most exciting developments on the horizon is the push toward interstellar exploration. Visionaries like Elon Musk and organizations like NASA are working on technologies that could one day take us beyond our solar system. Musk's Starship, for example, aims to make space travel more accessible and sustainable, with the ultimate goal of establishing a human presence on Mars. But Mars is just the beginning. Beyond our red neighbor lies the vast expanse of the Milky Way, where nebulae and other cosmic wonders await. These distant clouds of gas and dust, once thought unreachable, could soon become the next frontier for exploration. Advances in propulsion technology are key to making these dreams a reality. Concepts like ion drives, solar sails, and even theoretical warp drives are being explored as potential ways to traverse the immense distances between stars. Imagine a spacecraft powered by sunlight, gliding silently through the void, or one that bends the fabric of spacetime itself, bringing distant nebulae within reach. While these ideas may sound like the stuff of dreams, they are grounded in real science, offering glimpses of what might one day be possible. But the future of space exploration isn't just about reaching new destinations, it's about understanding them in ways we never have before. Upcoming missions like the James Webb Space Telescope's successor and the European Space Agency's Ariel mission aim to study the atmospheres of exoplanets and the chemical makeup of distant nebulae. These missions could reveal not just the conditions for life beyond Earth, but also the processes that shape the birth and death of stars. As astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson often reminds us, the universe is under no obligation to make sense to you. Yet, with each new discovery, we come closer to unraveling its mysteries. What makes this future so compelling is not just the science, but the human spirit behind it. Space exploration has always been about more than data and technology. It's about curiosity, courage, and the desire to push boundaries. When we look at a nebula, we're not just seeing a cloud of gas and dust. We're seeing a challenge, an invitation to explore. And as we prepare to answer that call, we're reminded that the journey into space is also a journey into ourselves. So, what might humanity discover in the coming decades? Will we find evidence of life on distant worlds, or uncover the secrets of dark matter and dark energy? Will we witness the birth of a star or the collision of galaxies? These questions are not just scientific, they're deeply human, touching on our hopes, fears, and dreams. The future of space exploration is not just about reaching new horizons. It's about discovering what it means to be explorers, dreamers, and storytellers in a universe filled with infinite possibilities. As we turn our gaze to the stars, let's remember that the journey ahead is as much about the discoveries we make as it is about the stories we tell and the connections we forge. The cosmos is waiting, and so are we. The cosmos has a way of touching us in ways that go beyond science or art. It reaches into the very core of who we are. For some, the stars and nebulae are sources of inspiration, sparking creativity and wonder. For others, they offer comfort, a reminder of the vastness and beauty of existence. And for many, they are mirrors, reflecting our own hopes, fears, and dreams. What do the luminous dreamscapes of the cosmos mean to you? How do they shape your perspective on life? Take, for example, the story of Elena, an artist who found solace in the stars during a difficult time in her life. I was going through a period of loss, she shared, and one night, I looked up at the Orion Nebula through a telescope. Seeing those swirling clouds of light, so far away yet so vivid, made me feel small in the best way. It reminded me that even in the midst of pain, there's beauty and a bigger picture. Her experience is a testament to how the cosmos can offer not just awe, but also healing. Then there's James, an amateur astronomer who spends his evenings charting the night sky. For him, the stars are a lifelong passion, a way to connect with something greater than himself. Every time I look through my telescope, he says, I feel like I'm part of a story that's been unfolding for billions of years. It's humbling, but also empowering, like I'm part of something timeless. His words capture the duality of the cosmic perspective, the way it can make us feel both insignificant and deeply connected. But you don't need a telescope or a deep knowledge of astronomy to feel this connection. For many, simply lying under a blanket of stars on a clear night is enough to spark a sense of wonder. The quiet stillness, the shimmering constellations, the faint glow of the Milky Way, these moments invite us to slow down, to breathe, and to reflect. What dreams do you carry under those stars? What questions do they stir within you? This personal connection to the cosmos isn't just about individual experiences, it's universal. Across cultures and generations, the stars have served as guides, storytellers, and sources of inspiration. They've been woven into myths, songs, and rituals, reminding us that we are all part of the same cosmic story. Whether you're an artist, a scientist, a dreamer, or simply someone who occasionally glances up at the night sky, the cosmos has a way of speaking to you. So, as we continue this journey through the luminous dreamscapes of nebulae and stars, let's take a moment to reflect on what the cosmos means to us. How does it shape your understanding of the world or your place within it? What emotions or thoughts does it evoke? These reflections are not just personal, they are threads in the larger tapestry of human experience, connecting us to each other and to the universe itself. The next time you find yourself under a starry sky, take a moment to listen. The cosmos has a story to tell, and it's one that belongs to all of us. What will your part of that story be? The cosmos may feel vast and distant, but it's closer than you think. Whether you're a seasoned stargazer or someone who's just starting to look up, there are countless ways to bring the wonders of the universe into your life. It doesn't require a degree in astrophysics or a high-tech telescope, just a little curiosity and a willingness to explore. Let's dive into some practical ways you can deepen your connection to the cosmos, starting right where you are. First, consider the art of stargazing. It's one of the simplest yet most profound ways to engage with the universe. To get the most out of your experience, seek out dark skies. Light pollution from cities can obscure all but the brightest stars, so venture to a nearby park, a rural area, or even a designated dark sky reserve. Apps like Skyview or Stellarium can help you identify constellations, planets, and even nebulae, turning your night into a guided tour of the heavens. If you're feeling adventurous, invest in a beginner-friendly telescope or a pair of binoculars. You don't need the most expensive equipment, just enough to bring the moon's craters or Saturn's rings into focus. But stargazing isn't just about what you see, it's about how you feel. Take a moment to breathe in the stillness of the night, to let the vastness of the cosmos sink in. For some, this quiet connection sparks creativity. Try sketching what you see in a journal, or use the stars as inspiration for poetry or music. The act of creating something from your observations can make the cosmos feel personal, as if you're adding your own thread to the universal tapestry. If you're looking to take your cosmic connection further, consider joining an astronomy club or attending a star party. These gatherings are perfect for meeting fellow enthusiasts, learning from experienced astronomers, and sharing the joy of discovery. Many clubs even offer access to powerful telescopes, giving you a chance to see distant nebulae and galaxies up close. It's a reminder that the cosmos isn't just something to observe, it's something to share. For those who prefer a more introspective approach, meditation under the stars can be deeply grounding. Find a comfortable spot, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. Imagine yourself as part of the cosmos, connected to the stars above by the same atoms that make up your body. This practice can help you feel rooted in the universe's vastness, offering a sense of peace and perspective. And don't forget to bring the cosmos into your daily life. Decorate your space with cosmic-themed art. Read books like Carl Sagan's Cosmos or Neil deGrasse Tyson's Astrophysics for people in a hurry, or listen to podcasts that explore the mysteries of the universe. Even small actions, like setting aside a few minutes each week to learn about a new star or galaxy can keep the wonder alive. The beauty of connecting with the cosmos is that it's accessible to everyone. Whether you're gazing at the stars from your backyard, sketching the Milky Way, or simply taking a moment to reflect on your place in the universe, you're engaging with something timeless and profound. The cosmos isn't just out there, it's within you, waiting to be explored. So take that first step. Look up, dream big, and let the stars guide you. As we continue this journey, let's explore how this connection to the cosmos can inspire not just wonder, but action. The universe is vast, but it's also deeply personal, and the ways we engage with it can shape not just how we see the stars, but how we see ourselves. The universe has a unique way of shifting our perspective, revealing connections we might otherwise overlook. When we step back and consider the cosmos, something profound happens. Our sense of scale changes, our priorities shift, and the boundaries that once seemed so rigid begin to blur. This shift in perspective, often referred to as the cosmic perspective, isn't just about understanding the stars. It's about understanding ourselves and our place in the grand tapestry of existence. Astronauts who have seen Earth from space describe a phenomenon known as the overview effect, a profound sense of awe and interconnectedness that comes from viewing our planet as a fragile, blue marble suspended in the void. Edgar Mitchell, an Apollo astronaut, once said, "You develop an instant global consciousness, a people orientation, an intense dissatisfaction with the state of the world, and a compulsion to do something about it." This shift isn't just emotional, it's transformative, reminding us that the divisions we create, whether political, cultural, or geographical, are human constructs, invisible from the vantage point of space. This cosmic perspective doesn't just inspire empathy, it also fosters a deeper appreciation for the planet we call home. When we see Earth as a single, interconnected ecosystem, the urgency of addressing environmental challenges becomes impossible to ignore. Climate change, deforestation, and pollution aren't just local issues, they're planetary ones. As astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson often emphasizes, the cosmic perspective opens our eyes to the fact that we're all in this together, sharing the same fragile biosphere. It's a call to action, urging us to think beyond borders and work collectively to protect the only home we have. But the cosmic perspective isn't just about solving global problems, it's also about finding personal meaning. When we consider the vastness of the universe, with its billions of galaxies and trillions of stars, it's easy to feel small. Yet, that smallness can be liberating. It reminds us that our worries, while valid, are part of a much larger story. The philosopher Alan Watts once mused, "Through our eyes, the universe is perceiving itself." In other words, we are not separate from the cosmos, we are its way of experiencing itself. This realization can bring a sense of peace, helping us navigate life's challenges with greater clarity and resilience. Thinkers like Carl Sagan and Maria Popova have long championed the cosmic perspective as a tool for both personal growth and societal change. Sagan's pale blue dot speech, which reflects on Earth as a tiny speck in the vastness of space, remains a powerful reminder of our shared humanity. Popova, in her writings, often explores how the cosmos can inspire creativity and compassion, urging us to see the universe not as a distant abstraction, but as a source of wisdom and wonder. So, How can we bring this perspective into our daily lives? It starts with a simple act, looking up. Whether it's through stargazing, reading about the latest discoveries, or simply taking a moment to reflect on our place in the universe, the cosmic perspective is accessible to everyone. It's not just a philosophical idea, it's a practical mindset, one that can help us navigate the complexities of life with greater empathy, purpose, and hope. As we continue to explore the cosmos, let's remember that the journey isn't just about discovering distant stars or unraveling the mysteries of nebulae. It's about discovering ourselves, our connections to one another, and the profound truth that we are all part of something infinitely larger. The universe isn't just out there, it's within us, waiting to be embraced. you.